Good morning, everyone. I'm Jonathan Walden, and it's time for your morning fast break. We're starting in the NBA, where the biggest story in basketball continues to be LeBron James officially becoming a member of the Philadelphia 76ers. Yesterday, the team made it official, last week it was. The team made it official, unveiling LeBron in a Sixers jersey with his familiar number 23. The four-time NBA champion says this is the last chapter of his career, and that his goal is simple: bringing Philadelphia's first NBA championship since 1983. LeBron signed a 2-year veteran minimum of $8 million. So he took a massive pay cut, making it very clear, obviously, as I said before, that his goal is to win the NBA championship. Now, here's what makes this team dangerous. Your projected core features LeBron James, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, and rookie VJ Edgecombe. Well, now second-year VJ Edgecombe. That's pretty much, to me, elite scoring, elite playmaking, and strong two-way defenses all in one lineup. Then you look at the depth with Anthony Simmons, Dean Wade, LeBaron Philon, Justin Edwards, and Adam Bona, and they recently just signed Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, which is a great addition to the Philadelphia 76ers. And for those of you who don't know, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope also played with LeBron in Los Angeles when LeBron won his ring in 2020. Because of LeBron's arrival, in my opinion, the NBA is expected to give the 76ers a maximum of 35. Well, no, excuse me. I'm sorry. Let me start with this before I get to that. Look at the depth with Anthony Simmons, Dean Wade. Like I said, on paper, this is one of the deepest rosters in the NBA. From the best player to maybe the quote-unquote worst player, for lack of better terminology. But the worst player is still pretty good, is what I'm trying to say. So because of LeBron's arrival, I've read that the NBA is expected to give the 76ers the maximum 34 nationally televised games this season, more than doubling their national exposure from last year. And that simply is just the LeBron effect. That is simply the LeBron effect. And if you ask me, Philadelphia has everything it needs to compete for a championship. The only real question really is Joel Embiid's health. If he can stay healthy when the playoffs arrive, this team is going to be incredibly difficult to beat, even if he's not 100%. This roster is talented enough to make a very deep postseason run, and I'm telling you, like I said before, we've seen it with the Knicks. Depth matters in a playoff run. And if you have that depth, we saw it with the Spurs as well. They have depth. The OKC Thunder, the Cleveland Cavaliers, I feel like they lack a little bit of depth. But we've seen ultimately that depth matters, and they have exactly that. But moving on to baseball, finally, for the baseball fans, we're inching closer to the MLB trade deadline. So expect plenty of rumors and rosters moves over the next couple of days as contenders look to strengthen their lineups before the playoff push. Thank you for listening, and that is your morning fast break. I'm Jonathan Walden, and have a great Tuesday.